Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode, after a quick match of Pom Pom Party, we took the boat into the wetlands in Crossbell South and began our search for the missing bracers, being joined by Yin, who was investigating into the area as well. Having found Aeolia bound to the ground in this Pleroma Grass-filled swamp, we now continue deeper in search of Lynn.
Not like we haven't got any warnings about people from, Georg, Rosenberg, Georg. So much easier with Ellie at the front. There's way more dudes now. That's a magic attack, but I can only hit 2. I use absolute 0, I can only hit 1. Oh no, I hit more. Okay, let's try this out and see how this works. Reflection, everyone dead. I didn't save. This, all the physical attacks just go in. So, Team Rush is counted aside from everything in those regards. Good job at this indeed. Level 71. Tio's Ether Buster has been upgraded to Ether Buster 2. Unfortunately, her deny everything move is just too damn good. Had me switching off that. I was sure I was going to hit the 5% death blow on a weapon then. Because it would have messed with this. You could tell me that the Japanese VA for Tio was the original VA for Navi. Navy, whatever you call it, in Zelda. Because I never really worked out a name. We need to hear it voiced. But it's Navi, it's like navigator, isn't it? I don't know. I always called it Navy as a kid. But even still, you could tell me that and I'd believe you. I really would. Sounds correct to me. A good way to get Tio some of her combat points back. Right, goodies. A quartz fragment. Inside the treasure chest was absolutely nothing. Nothing after nothing came bursting out. Sure. I mean, it has a quartz fragment in it, so it did have something in it. Can't RP your way out of this. Your contents be mine. Unfortunate thing for these level 2 abilities we get is they have the same animation. This is a whole new craft. The luster isn't quite there, isn't it? And of course, Noelle can fire missiles places now, remember? Oh, goodness. What's this, then? That's troublesome. Why do you have to be in the middle of all this, guys? Like you're deliberately trying to mess with me. So, Tio's Ether Buster would work. We don't have, that's attack all, but reflect fizz too, so I don't know if that would work out for me. Then we want to get spells on the other ones if it's not a rush or something. So that puts us in a little bit of a bind. If I could do a combo attack that added, that would be fine. So I want to get in for those 3, but then I hit that 1. Well, that's actually pretty good. They didn't get drawn in, but we actually confused 2 of them. What the hell? That was lucky. I mean, I'll take that one, definitely. Only I could get you 2. Right, do I have anything that is a magical attack? No. I don't think they are anyway. I need the tots together, in a sense, for that one. Let's stick evasion-ish Lloyd a bit higher up. Smog of Insanity doesn't sound good, does it? Yeah, now this, however, this is good. Freeze 50%, magical attack, cold Gehenna. Oh, we also have burst. Cold Gehenna did deal with quite a lot of this, so I'm happy with that. Right, Soul Blur to that target, that'll finish you off. Then we just need to... It's like going, burst me! Burst me now! Chaos Brand to you. But I think we have things under control. More than a little. This guy's got a critical. That's that guy. Unfortunate. No! Where are you going? You're supposed to stay there and get hit. Why didn't you try to attack your friend? With your Smog of Insanity. Sounds like it does confusion after all, and... Well... Confusion works. Cannon is still not level 3 yet. Right to remain violent is what I've gained, as well as evade 3. Right to remain violent, I wonder what that was for. I used to be a normal chest and then some blue-haired lab coat wearing jerk stored red pills inside me. Demonized, eh? Evade 3, however, goes for you pretty well, Sir Lloydington. Though I need to move things again because I'm guessing that's a double. Boo! Actually, lowers your defense. Wow, to be honest, this one does too. Seal isn't needed in that, so evade 3. Seal. That works. Don't know how much evasion I have now. I think it's over 50%. It's probably like 60. Nice to pick up a more expensive valued quartz for free. Oh, no, don't look this way. Thank you. Good insanity driving plant thing. I guess that 5% death blow is a really rare chance. Ooh, 500 victories. Already? I'm not really sure I fought 500 times. Well, I'll take his word for it. A Rush Emblem 2. Birdie out of 61, but she could not. No more of this. Dale with being a wife. Screw it. She couldn't take another minute. The moment she knew their business trip was taking them to Bose, she'd made plans to run. How'd she know? Medal of Vanna sounds like the same thing. Oh, it is basically, except you get CP gain up, which is kind of cool. Little less damage for extra CP, which means you can use more abilities. Not bad. I'll take it. Ah! I was wondering if I could get around its back fast enough, considering it's so wide or long. He has a hit free. If I'm right in saying he has accuracy. Oh, maybe this thing just dodges really well. Just imagine if we fought about an enemy stacking evasion on someone. Well, I guess that's why arts exist, right? Go away, evil plant thing. Face the other way. Wow, you really made a beeline this way, didn't you? Well, no cryptids yet. Yeah. It's not the cryptid we have to worry about. It sounds like the time for our first actual physical confrontation with members of Ouroboros. Shrugged it off, look. Didn't even notice. Get him. This is the dungeon and experience getting that was taken away from us in the Geofront Sector D, I feel. Right, Mr. Quacks. I'm feeling kind of mean. I kind of like looking at them and going, that is one dumb looking animal. That's a bit inappropriate, I feel. Right, if Lloyd gets more gain, then he could probably like be relatively evening out what he's getting versus what he's doing, right? That's what I'd have hoped. Oh, but I need a... I mean, the hit actually counts, right? Yeah. Good. Got him. Cannon's about to level up, so that's what we're keeping an eye on at this point. Celestial Bomb X. The chest you have opened is not in service. Please leave a message after that. Hang up on me. These chest messages are getting very jippy. Very antagonistic. True enemy revealed. True enemy. 100%. Right, we're very close to leveling to 72 on multiple characters. Interestingly enough, this actually stops Noelle from leveling, probably. Ah, that sucks. Hopefully not. There she is. Lynn, are you alright? Her life doesn't appear to be in any immediate danger. She most likely collapsed from exhaustion. Move aside, I'll attempt to resuscitate her. You can do that? Ooh! Rise! Got a cool skill. I'm sure she goes ooh like that. Did I pass out? How long has it been? Lynn, do you remember what happened to you? Yeah, though in a way I wish I didn't. Wait, where's Aeolia? Is she safe? Don't worry, we already found her. Lloyd and the others explained the events that had happened up until now to Lynn. I see. Sorry for the trouble, guys. And thank you. Still, I guess I have a long way to go as a martial artist, huh? I've never experienced anything like that. It felt like an ant trying to chop down an oak tree. You mean against those knights? No, not all of them. The 3 subordinates were strong, sure. But the 4th, their leader, has no comparison. She's in a totally separate class of her own. I don't think even Arios could match up to her. What? You're shitting me. How's that even possible? Could she have been that Anguis York told us about? The formidable warrior known as the Still Maiden. That sounds like her, alright. There was also a boy who called himself the Fool and an older man wearing a lab coat. Even with that Zhongxiao with you, I don't see you standing a chance. Do you get what I'm telling you? I do, but... I'm Yin, an assassin without peer. There is no opponent alive whom I cannot conquer. If you are daunted by what lies ahead, I would prefer to end our cooperation here and now. But hold on a second. Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? You can't possibly go at this alone. For now, we should call Noelle and have her come pick up Lynn too. Are you sure you don't need reinforcements? It doesn't sound like you're dealing with your typical adversary here. It's alright. We're only planning to scope ahead and figure out what they're doing here, for now. What he said. Try our damnedest to stay out of this Still Maiden lady's path. We can't afford to do otherwise. That'd probably be for the best. You'll recognize her right away. The bulky armor and flowing cape are hard to miss. You said Arios and the others are on their way, right? Don't do anything rash before they get here. Understood. Roger. Let's get moving. Just scouting, right? The Fool knows knights are enough bad news on their own, but the woman with the creepy helmet, she's in a different league than them. I'll tell you it to you straight, even having that Zhongxiao might not give you the upper hand. Don't underestimate her. We shall see about that. If you have time for baseless assumptions, then you have time for resting and healing. And Yin took that personally. Oh, I'm so relieved Lynn is okay. Luckily for her, it seems those people from Ouroboros weren't intent on finishing us off. The question still remains, what are they trying to achieve here in the first place? Above all, I'm glad that Lynn is safe. Yeah, what are they here to do? The Still Maiden Meister Jorg warned us about us here, and it sounds like he was right about how strong she is. I think Arios and the others should be arriving soon, at least. We've already accomplished what we set out to do, so try not to overextend yourselves, okay? What does Owazi say about the situation? Just like Joel said, this society is filled to the brim with dangerous characters. It'd leave a bad taste in my mouth if we returned to the city without scoping them out. What? That sounds like a bit of a sentence, doesn't it? Oh, bad news, we shouldn't. But we should. We can at least figure out what they're plotting here. That'd be good enough for me. Okay, we're taking you along. Right, we're in our next area with multiple squirting pathways. I'm assuming there must be a... Considering we found 2, I'd assume that at that point there'd probably be a recharge station. I think that's a fair assumption. Next end of areas probably are confrontation. Possibly the end of our day. We'll see. But first, more fighting. Can Cannon has reached level 3, as well as Lloyd is 72.
よしやったぞ
Rising Sun has been upgraded to Rising Sun 2. Sure, Cannon's reached level 3. So ATS up. The amount healed by arts is now 1.5 times. And thankfully, just more value. Value is what we need at the moment. I should really look at like what arts I could reach and what some people have at this point. Cobalt spheres on the board. Because it would be nice to get... Isn't water a dodgy ability? Do you know what I mean? It's just mental to me that Lloyd's got access to Hydro Cannon already. 7-2. Especially when he's only got like that on, but it's obviously Shield that's giving the rest, isn't it? I like the mind and action courses have to be kind of changed out to give myself a little bit more value. It's like, how far am I away from getting nice new spells? It's always a question. In Water, Hydro Cannon is 7-2, so yeah, we could probably change her to get that without much of an issue. Next for Wind is Sparkdyne. 9-3. I don't know what she's missing for that. A voice breaker. 31 out of 61, and the more she thought about it, the more that warm fluttering seemed to spread from her chest to her arms, to her legs, to her cheeks. She was ready to burst. She couldn't wait to see her story. Voice breaker is 4. 50% chance to lower enemy ATS by a fair bit. Too bad we can't put that on you, really. So what you're missing is wind for your spell. And what you're missing is good elemental values. Something better than hair, basically. And Evade 2 would get you to a new spell. Like the most disappointing way to get there. Why not? We'll get her something else. A more powerful spell is never exactly bad. Don't know if it took away from her other spells, but whatever. Let's put some wind on tier. We just don't have good wind gems to gem in quartzes. Be nice if we had something a little bit better in those regards. We got a team attack. I probably should just wait for that. The problem is Ellie doesn't have war. She doesn't really have much healing, granted. Don't worry. I totally get that one of the things I need is better quartzes at this point. 72 for the party nail. More value. Obtain a priest dress. Yep, this one's going in my hinge compilation. What? Worried. Of course it's women only. Dress. I guess you get an upgrade then. From the Middle Ages, inscribed with a verse from the Testaments. We have to go back on ourselves now. Damn it, how'd you turn my way? I always thought you meant cringe, maybe. Maybe. Sounds more plausible than anything I can come up with.
よし畳みかけるぞ
In Norwegian, dress means suit.
よし上出来だやるじゃない
Obviously, translating is hard then, right? Dear old bum. If Travels to Azure is so good, where's Travels to Bizure? Well, surely B is generally considered the rank lower, right? I'm guessing you're saying sequel, but still.
よし
Bizure.
一気に行くぞ
私の番です。
よしえいっと
私の番ね。
You tend to focus on slots until all of them are upgraded. Well, I have got quite a few slots done.
そこです。
And of course, because I did a little bit of that extra money grinding, I have more slots open than I probably should have.
よしせいっと
私の
I
番
made
ね。
this guy isn't dead yet.
よかった。
But yeah, there is the whole thing of waiting and seeing if you get them from chests. Sepif, all Sepif times 80. Please save us from these treasure chest messages. We're also out of ideas. Could have said something about the weeds getting you or something. I don't know. At least they admit it. Too many chests in this game. I wish we never started now. Now another group of enemies. In a chest.
よし一気に行くぞ
The chest messages aren't translated, they were added in location. That's not what I meant. I was just saying if you are translating the word dress and it means suit in Norwegian. And of course those clothes are typically thought of as gendered. Kind of unneedlessly, but you know.
そこです。
It makes translating a little bit hard. Not the chest messages being not translated because they are added for the Western audience. You're overcomplicating things. I probably should say first. It's the same pack as before, basically. Oh no, what should I do? I have no way of surviving.
エリーさん、行きます。いつでもいいわ。コールドゲリラ。
Cord. Yeah, it works. And we're down to 2.
よし
Or you need to leg it after this guy. Actually reaches really far. I'm fastest. A bit worried about what you do, so I'm going to continue to run away.
えいっと
はい。
Oh, when did I get Shadow Blade?
ドライブ開始。さてと。
When you swapped the evade to in, that was on Ellie.
世話が焼けるな
Hasta luego. But that's not helpful. Wasn't that Ellie just now? I thought it was Tio.
行くぞ
Cannon did level up,
せい
but
で
私の番です。
I guess it was... I guess it must have had time something as well on Cannon.
ドライブ開始。
Which I wouldn't have expected, weirdly.
さあ、先を急ぎましょう。
Well, there we go. They both got new spells then. A defense 3. Always Brave Smash is just the bump system on fire. Changed my mind. Okay, for sure. Oh, God. If I may gatekeep at this moment, it pains me that there'll be loads of Trails players that don't understand that as well. No, there we go. Gatekeeping over. Okay, what do I do now? In terms of courts I want. So many don't even touch east with a barge pole. I don't know if I want to put that on anyone. So that guy is a douche, if you get what I mean here. Regarding the test quote. Okay, so I have Shadow Blade, which is a fairly big range. But by the look of it, I'm going to have a thingy move anyway. So I may as well just end up waiting for it. I missed that, repeat it so I can judge you. The quote was talking about East 1, East 2 as well, ostensibly. Bump combat. But from what I've seen, like, a lot of people who touch Trails don't actually... There's not as much cross-pollination as you would think between Trails and East. Trails is the series that's talked about all the time, despite East being very much a very Falcom progenitor. And continuing to be a very big part of Nihon Falcom titles to this day. It's a shame when you go on places online and you just see a Nihon Falcom related and all you see is endless Trails and not a little bit of East. I guess in one respect there is a lot to talk about when it comes to Trails compared to East, but still. The fandom definitely fell one direction. I'm like, why do I have to go? Oh, you got a double turn. Just waiting for the spell to cast. That was my gatekeeping moment of the day. It's not gatekeeping, it's more like I wish East had as much shine put on it. The games are fun. And of recent, massive, it feels like they're just a testing ground for Trails now a little bit. To be honest, there's a lot less to talk about in these games. Yeah, I said that. Hard to compare 100-hour stories to a 20-hour story, isn't it? Celestial Barmex. 6261. The last thing to do was to place the book she'd been rereading, an inspiring work that reminded her of an old friend she'd not seen for a year, in her bag. And with that, she was ready to leave her life for good. Okay then.